Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is WheelieWeasel here, and today we got this 2018 Husqvarna FC350, and if you can't tell, we're already just rolling down the road. The goal of today's video is not to, do anything with the bike. It's just it's just a Q&A. So if you're here for like, riding, probably not gonna be doing too much riding, go check out another video, but today we're just gonna be answering some questions that you guys have down that I answered, or that I posted up on the community post. You guys were, blowing the comments up, asking me tons of questions, so, I'm gonna do a big Q&A for you guys, I guess. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, bulls, look, we're starting off the video here with a simple little question from Fisherman Feltz. Person's comment on the YouTube channel all the time. I mean, they're literally always commenting. I check out their videos, they're awesome. They're always posting. So right here, Fisherman Feltz says, what do you think about the Honda CRF 250F? Right, not the 250R, but the 250F. Honda CRF 250F, in my opinion, one of their best trail bikes to date, especially for like a modern bike. Comes with a fuel light, fuel injected, gets like 100 miles to the gallon, plenty of power. They'll run like 70 miles an hour. You can wheelie them, they're just awesome. I love them. Great little bikes, can't beat them. You could literally, they'll probably run when the world's on fire. They're like a modern XR. Okay, so imagine what a 250F is like. It's like a CRF 230 fuel injected. That's literally all it is. It's like slightly more powerful than a 230 fuel injected. It's like a big bore 230 that's fuel injected. That's all it is. All right, you got us two more questions here. Jeremy Davis, how'd you get so pretty, Mo? I'm trying to be like you, my boy. But this guy right here, N. Owen 17, what do you do for a living? Noah. Noah, this is what I do for a living. I try to do YouTube videos for a living. I'm out trying to record videos all the time. Always trying to make a little extra money from the YouTube and some sponsorships and brand deals and stuff like that. Everything like that is just, it's sick. It's just sick. I was doing things like I worked at FedEx, I've worked at Walmart, I've worked at Family Dollar, I've worked, doing like, what was it? It was Geoforce Utility Technologies. It was like contracting and like inspecting power poles and stuff. Man, I've done just a good handful of stuff. Ooh, freaking something hanging down from a tree. I've done yard work, cut grass, I've cut brush. I've done anything you can probably think of, bulls. I mean, and it sucks. And this right here is what I love to do, so this is what I'm gonna stick with doing. So hopefully this works out for me, bulls. All right, bulls, I'm not sure if I officially coined the name of this wheelie. People call it whatever, it's just a one-handed wheelie. Call it like a rodeo style wheelie. Look, you're sitting on it like you're riding a bull, right? Hey, I went back and hit fifth way too quick. I hit fifth way too quick. I was about full throttle when that thing started coming up. Alright, bulls, so back to the Q&A. Right here we got this from Levi Bateman, 2039 is what it looks like it says. It says, what made you start recording adventures and riding bikes, right? So, I think I do the same thing as everybody. When I started riding bikes, it's like I just thought bikes were cool, so I started riding them. My grandpa has always been on Harleys his entire life. He put me on the back of a Harley when I was like 16 months old and rode me around, son. So I've literally been on bikes since literally before I could walk. That's not even a joke. I've been on bikes since before I could walk. So that's why I'm so confident in a lot of things I do. All y'all are like, oh, you're gonna crash, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. Bulls, I'm well within my skill level. I'm just big chilling 99.9% of the time. I'm never pushing my limits when it comes to riding. Another thing is though, what made you want to start recording your adventures? Okay, this is like the big thing for me. This is the whole reason I started YouTube. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but it seems like when you get 3 or 4 buddies to go riding and you're all out riding, having a good time, somebody's gonna eat shit, somebody's gonna get hurt, somebody's gonna do something funny, somebody's just gonna have, a really fast time. Somebody's gonna be riding their balls off, right? And that's just the whole reason why I got it. Everybody and their grandma, and when they go riding, something bad happens. I swear to God it does. You can't go ride all day without a bike breaking, somebody crashing, somebody almost crashing, having a really close call, doing some wheelies, hitting some jumps, going fast or something, right? If you don't do any of that stuff, are you really riding? So I got the GoPro. I was like, balls, this is gonna be so sick. It's gonna record me and my buddies going riding. We're gonna get in accidents, we're gonna have funny accidents, we're gonna have bad accidents, but we're gonna get it all on video, right? Well, when I got the GoPro, everybody stopped riding. Everybody got jobs. Everybody started frigging around and being an adult. When here I am, I'm still frigging around being I'm 22, but still, I'm acting like a kid. I feel like a kid, and I'm out having fun recording these adventures, and I'm just enjoying life, bulls. I could not be more thankful for the opportunity to be able to do this. All right, bulls, we get this other question right here from Grigor Sputin, I guess what it says, 996. It says, how would you rank every bike you own from worst to best? Okay, this would be like an entire series in and of itself. I couldn't do like one video or even just a segment on this. I've been trading for 12 years, right? 12 or 13 years, give or take. And at times I've owned 50 plus bikes in a year. At times I've owned 10 bikes in a year. Daisy, don't cross the road and cut me off. At times I've owned 10 bikes in a year, right? Sometimes I've owned 1 bike in a year. But I've had, God almighty, I have no idea. Like I said, I give an estimate roughly 500 bikes, right? And that's saying not 500 things that I've recorded on. That's saying I've had 500 bikes, whether they run, whether they roll, whether it be a frame and just tires, whether they've had just an engine, whether whatever. I've had 500 bikes, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, go-karts, whatever you can think of. I've never had a side-by-side, I lied. But I've had probably more than you could possibly imagine, right? From worst to best, I'm going to rank Honda as the most inconsistent race bikes there is, right? Honda makes the most inconsistent race bikes, arguably. I made a video on that. Today is when the video is going up. This is going up Friday. Today is Wednesday when that video go up. If you haven't watched the video, go watch the video. I can't stand Honda's 250s and 450s. That's just me. They make phenomenal trail bikes. They make phenomenal two-strokes. But they make the worst four-stroke race bikes other than the 150R. Let's go back up the hill real quick. Yamaha has to be close to the top. I can't rank it by bike, but I can rank it by bike brand, right? Yamaha has to be pretty close to the top. Yamaha makes extremely comfortable, extremely reliable, extremely fast bikes, right? And they're manageable. They're not too much for the average rider. I mean, they are at times, but if you ride it for a little bit, you can get used to it, right? They make good trail bikes, good race bikes. 10 out of 10 two-strokes. You can't beat a Yamaha when it comes to two-strokes. That's just me, okay? And that's just how it's gonna be. So let's rank it from worst to best, right? Or best to worst. Let's do worst to best, right? Suzuki, right? We'll do Suzuki just because of, yeah, we'll do Honda just because how inconsistent they are, right? Honda's inconsistent. Suzuki next up because they're pretty consistent. Kawasaki, pretty dang good. KTM, pretty freaking good, getting towards the top of the tippy top. Never had a gas, so I can't rank those. We'll definitely try to, I don't know, I can't really tell you, boys. It's kind of a tie for first between Yamaha and Husqvarna. Husqvarna, I've had more fun on this bike than I have on any other bike that I've ever owned in my entire life, and that's saying a lot. Like I said, I've owned more bikes than I can count, and this bike, oh man, I just feel like at home on it. Somebody said it fit me like a lazy boy, and they ain't kidding. Fit me like a lazy boy recliner. Alrighty, bulls. Okay, we're back with the questions here. We got another question right here from Dirt Bike Brad. Okay, Dirt Bike Brad said, why did you start riding and what made you want to, or what made you want to? Okay, bulls, listen here. Okay, listen here, Dirt Bike Brad. I have wanted to ride, like I think I mentioned earlier, I've been on bikes since I've been able to freaking remember. I don't even know how to explain how long I've been on bikes. I've just been on bikes since, for me, the dawn of my time. Alrighty, so really the only way I can answer that question, I was trying to answer it, but I got a bunch of tongue tied, so I had to cut it out. Okay, so really the only way I can answer that is why did I start riding? Well, I've been on dirt bikes since, like I mentioned a minute ago. I've been on dirt bikes for, the dawn of my time. I've been on dirt bikes since I could remember, since before I could walk, right? So it's just natural to me. Me getting out on a dirt bike is just like everybody just going out to the store or something like that. It's you gotta go to the grocery store to survive. I gotta ride a dirt bike to survive. I have, not quite literally, but I've went without one for, not specifically a dirt bike, but I went without, a bike or a four-wheeler or something like that for a year at a time. And I would blow something up and trade it off and, or sell it and build a gaming computer, play games for that entire summer, and then trade it to a dirt bike come winter time, right? And, well, I don't know, I've done that once or twice, and I felt like I was gonna die. I could not handle it, I just couldn't. Really what made me want to ride is just, gosh, dude, I just love it. It's so second nature to me. Downshifting like that, I don't even think about it. Or riding wheelies, you don't even really have to think about a lot of this stuff. It just comes natural to me, right? So a lot of these people get out and they're they struggle to do this or they struggle to do that because they have to think about stuff like that constantly. For me, no sir, I don't have to think about none of that. I really don't. I wasn't even going up here. So they wanted me to ride a wheelie. Well, I had to be quiet. But that dude, he was like, ride a wheelie. I had to. I don't even know where I'm going. Let's just ride. Ooh, we got sideways. See, I'm sorry for that little girl that got upset that I probably rode a wheelie, or that teacher that's probably why are you doing this? Okay, that little dude, okay, I probably just changed his life. Think about this. I'm probably going into somebody's driveway, so let me turn around. Yeah, I am. I didn't know if I was or not. But look, okay, I probably changed that little dude's life, right? Me, when I was little, that's a good example of why I wanted to. When I was out, at school or something like that, there's always, people that just graduated or people that was missing school out riding bikes or something like that. To me, I always thought that was just awesome. I know they're out just doing degenerate things, just riding wheelies, out having fun, just goofing off or whatever. But bulls, to me, that is like, I just always loved it. Like my buddies' brothers that were like out of school, they would be out like riding wheelies up and down the road while I was at school. Or they would just be out like while I'm at the house, they would ride wheelies up and by the house. Because I didn't always live where I was at, but people would always be out riding so I could see them. Riding wheelies up and down the road. Going by, I seen like Banshees or like two-strokes like that as a kid. Anyway, I saw my first Banshee, or like as a, like 4 years old or something like that. And then I saw like a KDX, and then I saw some KTMs, and then I saw some things here and there that was just like back and forth. Like I just loved it. I could not, I don't know why, I just could not get over the fact of just seeing those things. It always, to me, I just thought it was so freaking cool.
Well, guys and gals, I guess we're gonna have to call this an end to the video. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to drop a like on the video, as it does help out the channel tremendously. I hope you enjoyed these clips of me and my buddy Sean playing some basketball here. We was just out goofing around at the school after, you know, I was out riding around and answering these questions. If you have any more questions, please leave them down in the comments below. But if you like these videos or content like this, please be sure to subscribe. But this has been the Wheelie Weasel. Peace out.